As I shared in a previous video, this summer I was working on a deep dive about the future of work, and one of the categories where we saw several startups raising money was virtual offices. These startups, such as Cosmos, Tandem, Timico, or Gather, help businesses set up their own virtual offices where employees can hang out and communicate. Most of them are based on a video games format where each employee has a virtual avatar that can stroll around the office and interact with others. I'm making this video because I still have to wrap my head around this model, and as I wrote in the title, whether it can be the next Slack or if it's just a fad. So I'll be super happy to hear your opinion as well. At its core, the promise of virtual offices startups is to help businesses recreate office serendipity, lower Zoom fatigue, and foster a real company culture in a post-COVID world where an increasing number of employees are working remotely in hybrid working environments. A major challenge of working remotely is that you lose the serendipity that happens at the office, where you can just go and ask a quick question to the colleagues located just a few tables away from you, or during the conversation at the water cooler. To recreate that feeling, several of these startups offer what they call proximity-based video chat. Basically, whenever you move your avatar close to the avatar of a colleague, it will automatically open a video chat between both of you. No link needed. It's just like when you go and see your colleague nearby. The majority of these platforms offer integrations to the most popular SaaS and let you aggregate as well as collaborate on the various document, calendar, and tasks that your team work on. Another big issue with remote working is the loneliness that employees can experience, as well as the lack of tangible company culture. To answer that problems, these companies come with creative features, such as built-in multiplayer video games or shared Spotify sessions on Cosmos, the ability to visually customize your virtual office and even your own desk with a myriad of objects on Gather, or meditation session on Timico. As I said in the intro, I still have to wrap my head around the model. On one end, I find it super interesting and with a lot of potential, especially when it comes to the company culture elements that enable you to spend good time with your colleagues or to contribute to your company culture even if you are not on site. On the other hand, I have the impression that this model has a lot of friction when it comes to user adoption. There's probably a difficult chicken and egg problem to solve for every company. If not enough of my coworkers are active on these websites, then I will probably won't find a lot of interest in it. I'm also wondering whether it's a gimmick that people will find fun at the beginning, but will get quickly bored with. Anyway, I would be super interested to hear your opinion and what you think of these startups and whether it's just a fad or has the potential to be the next Slack. In the meantime, I wish you a great week.